Round 2 of our Lorwyn Morningtide rough drafts. Oy. 5 lands is a lot. Glare Welder is good. Problem is if we keep drawing lands. Alright, we're going to try it. Hopefully we just draw action. Although, knowing Moto. Actually, the odds are still not that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We have 17 lands in our deck, 5 are in our hand, so there's 12 left in our deck out of 33 cards. So hopefully we don't just keep drawing more lands. Alright, Roar of the Crowd is not a land, so that's good. Soulbright Flamekin, creature number 1. Against fairies, I'm a little worried about Pepper Smoke. Pepper Smoke is bad. That kills... Well, speaking of Pepper Smoke... Yeah, so it kills our stuff for 1 mana, plus our opponent gets to draw a card, which is so bad. Well, this isn't bad. Inner Flame Acolyte. Get in some quick damage, and does not die to Pepper Smoke, so score. Opponent's down to 16. And we've not been drawing lands, so that's good. Fairies is a really good deck, if you get a good version of it. Nightshade Stinger is not necessarily a good fairy, though. Thieving Sprite. Well, guess it's time to reveal 2 lands. Opponent takes 1. Opponent gets in for 1. We draw a land. Well, let's get in for 2. Play a mountain, pass the turn. Skeletal Changeling. Opponent has lots of 1/1s. Man, I wish we had Hurly Burly. Hurly Burly would be so sweet here. Alright, take 2. Hopefully our opponent does not have more Pepper Smokes either. That would also be bad. Another mountain. So we can get in for 5, but we get more advantage from Glare Welder if we have another creature down. Yeah, let's just pass. I really want to get more advantage out of this Glare Welder than just 5 damage. Because then after it's down, it just gets stonewalled by the Skeletal Changeling, which is really bad for us. So we really want another creature on the battlefield before we start doing that. Downside is our opponent is getting to the point where they're going to have flash creatures, counter spells. Thornbite Staff, alright. Oh, goodness. Well, here comes the lands. Alright, mountain, go. I guess we can attack with this. This probably makes sense. Let's attack. Opponent can block and regenerate. And then, as ridiculous as this feels, I think we just Roar the Crowd to get rid of that regenerator. Well, let's just choose Elemental. Alright. Well, at least that ground blocker's down. Opponent's up to 6 lands. This thing is super expensive to equip. Our Thornbite Staff would be super good against our opponent's deck. Sage Dowser, another 1/1. Good way of preventing some damage. And our opponent is all 1/1s. Hurly Burly would be such a blowout. Or just our Thornbite Staff would be pretty good. Thornbite Staff, we could mow down our opponent's entire board. They equip it up. Fair enough. Gets in with both. Yikes. Well, get in for 2. Play the land. Because of Thornbite Staff, we can't even play the Sunflare Shaman. Opponent gets in for 2. Or 1. Alright. Down to 11. They're going to stay back and start pinging. Nightshade Schemer. Kinship. 3/2 flyer. Oh. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. We're kind of locked behind our opponent's Thornbite Staff, really. Well, hopefully next game we have the Thornbite Staff. Alright, and they hit with their Sage. We'll scoop it up. Well, fairies can be pretty good. Our opponent's draw didn't even seem that great, but we don't really have anything that's good specifically in this matchup. I think we just gotta hope we draw our good cards in the matchup. Yeah, let's try it. Run it back. Hopefully run a bit better. I guess I should not have kept the 5-lander to start things off. Let's play first. Alright. Not insane, but we have a Lash Out, which is a removal spell, so Mount and go. And we have more spells than last time. 4 lands is better than 5 in our deck. We're not that expensive of a deck. Swamp for our opponent, and passes. Ooh, Berserker's sweet. So let's Mountain, pass. Island for our opponent. And Thornbite Staff. Alright. Well, let's start fireballing in some damage. First up, Inner Flame Acolyte. Come on, equip it, opponent. Get in for 4 with haste. Sage Dowser, sure. Let's just Mountain and play our Bogart. Start menacing. Get in 4-2. This hand's actually seeming pretty good. Next turn we have Lash Out plus Searing Path Blade if we want. They can start dousing our stuff to keep us from getting in as much damage. They probably have the Flash Flyer. Ooh, Roar of the Crowd. Alright, so let's land. Yeah, let's just attack. See what our opponent does. Yep, Sage of Glenelendra. And then we will just Lash Out. Mountain to the bottom. Opponent has a Latchkey Fairy. So opponent takes 3, down to 11. And then Searing Path Blazer, pass the turn. Having all menace is nice. Equips Thornbite Staff? Wow. Interesting choice. So we can Berserker on Inner Flame Acolyte. I think this is good. So Berserker, Champion, Inner Flame Acolyte. Swing with everything. So we're hitting for 9? Yeah, that's fine. So now we can... What does this do? If we sack that, this becomes 4 power. We get back our Inner Flame Acolyte. 5-6 power. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, alright. We'll just hit like this. Feel like we have our opponent pretty much where we want them. They're going to need something quite good here. Alright, they ping our... Okay, ping and then final Sting Fairy. That's fine. We get back... do we want to sack it? It doesn't even really matter. Alright, we get back our Inner Flame Acolyte. But then we still just win. In all kinds of ways. Opponent passes. We untap Roar of the Crowd. Actually, Shaman, Warrior, Shaman. Oh, we can't even Roar of the Crowd for the win. So let's just swing with everything. This will still do it. They double block 1. Take the power down on 1. Take 2. Then we untap and just Roar the Crowd for the last point of damage. Yeah, let's kill Sage Dowser. Targets that. Well, I guess we can just... Alright. Yep. So they take 2. And then we can just roar the crowd for the last point. Alright, survive the fairies. That was a much better draw. Our deck seems really good when we get good draws. Still wish we had Hurly-Burly. Still hope we draw Thornbite Staff, but we'll run it back. Alright, this is reasonable. This one is for a trip to the finals. Can we beat fairies? Oh, man. I just realized it just sunk in that I am the mono red deck playing a blue-black against a blue-black fairy deck with counter spells, tons of cool flash creatures. Oh, what's wrong with me? Opponent ponders. Ponders is only okay in limited. It's not insane. This hand is fine, although it's a little annoying that we're mono 3-drops. No shuffle for our opponent. Blades could help close out the game. Swamp for our opponent, and Skeletal Changeling. Ooh. Got him! Got him! We also have Thornbite Staff, and you have lots of toughness creatures, opponent. So, good game to you. Thieving Sprite. We gotta reveal 2. That's fine. We will reveal Blades and Hostile Realms. Take your pick. Feeling like we're in good shape now. We take 1. Well, Mountain, Inner Flame Acolyte, equip, give it self-haste, equip the staff. I do hope we draw one more land, though. Get in for 4. One more land would be really helpful. Alright, they have Pax Disdain, so they take care of our first creature. A little annoying. Come on, one more land. Well, I guess we're just going to go Searing Pathblazer. Pass the turn. Did not get the land we wanted. Land gets us to Warspike Changeling, which lets us equip again, and then we can start shooting down our opponent's stuff. We're definitely not blocking Skeletal Changeling here. Alright, take our beats. Opponent passes. Roar the crowd that we can't cast. Well, let's play Mud Button Torch Runner. And let's just pass. We are both stuck on lands. Opponent has Captivating Glance. Enchant creature, beginning your end step, clash with opponent. If you win, gain control of enchanted creature. Otherwise, that player gains control of enchanted creature. Alright, so we're going to be clashing. It also lets us scry, which is nice. Essentially scry. So we take 1. Clash. Final Sting Fairy. Alright, so we're tied on the clash. We put this to the bottom. I'm assuming our opponent did the same. Ooh, we drew a land. So let's see. Let's attack with both. Mountain. Warspike Changeling. Equip up our staff. Pass the turn. Opponent found a land as well. Opponent. The scariest thing is they win the clash, steal our Torch Runner, and then can kill it somehow to kill our Changeling. Then we're back to being kind of far behind. Come on, let's win one more clash. Moonglove Extract, Swamp. Alright. Whoo! We survived. Do we want Moonglove Extract? Let's put it to the bottom. Blades. Yeah, let's attack with both. They block here, regenerate. Yeah, let's just attack with this one. Alright, there's the Sage. Blocks. So let's see. We can blades. I guess we can also... Let's do the safe play and shoot down our own thing. Get rid of that captivating glance before we get blown out. That does 3 damage to the sentinels. We get to untap our war spike changeling. And then tap it, kill the skeletal changeling. And untap it. Alright. Feeling good about where we're at. Timing might have been a little awkward there. Could have done that before blocks. But now we're not worried about captivating glance blowing us out. Opponent has Thornbite Staff. Gets in 4-1. Mountain. So let's get in here. 4-2. Play land. Play Hostile Realms. And just pass the turn. Our opponent said they're probably dead because they don't have double blue. We're pretty close to just winning, actually. Nameless Inversion. Alright. Let's reinforce. Hopefully they don't have pepper smoke. And that does it! Alright! The bad guys, mono red, us, took down the good guys of blue black fairies. And we're through to the finals. Sweet!